What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? My name is Cosmos and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today, my friends, we're going to be ranking every single legendary weapon in Fortnite from worst to best. So we're going to be going through and ranking every single weapon that is legendary, or whatever you want to say, legendary or yellow or whatever rarity that you want to say, and we're going to be ranking them from worst to best. Now, there's a fair few of these guns, and there's been a lot of guns that have been added into this list, because back when I was starting to do these worst to best videos, there really wasn't that many of these legendary weapons, and I was like, you know what, dude, I'm not going to do this. I'm going to wait till we get a few more. And we've just recently got the heavy shotgun released inside of Fortnite, which also comes in the legendary variant, which I'm like, okay, now is the time. So, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you smash the like button if you do love these worst to best ranking videos, and also go ahead and subscribe to the channel as well as check the notification bell. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, without waiting any longer, let's get into this video. So in our worst spot, we have the worst legendary you can possibly get. This is, in my opinion, the semi-automatic sniper. Now, a lot of you guys may like this, but let's just think about this. Basically, every legendary weapon is pretty damn decent, but the semi-auto sniper, I do not like it at all. If I'm going to be honest, dude, I would rather not have any sniper at all than take a semi-auto sniper, because they are just absolutely hopeless. I would rather have a hunting rifle over it. I just find that the bullet is, when you shoot the bullets out of it, it goes really weird. It seems to like curve around enemies. I don't know, but I just don't like it at all. It's really, really hard to get used to and hard to aim with, and I just find it, like, literally, I find it a challenge to hit someone, and then when you do hit someone, you get like a 70 hit on them or something, which is just absolutely terrible. The headshot damage is honestly pretty decent with the semi-auto sniper, but dude, if you're getting body shots, literally, it's going to be useless. You're gonna have to, if someone's got full shield, you're gonna have to try and hit them like 4 or 5 times to go ahead and take off their full shield. I think it's just the dumbest thing, and I hate this weapon so much. That's in our last spot right there. We have this semi-automatic sniper. But once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is just my opinion. So if you guys think that this should be rated in the #1 spot, that's just up to you. That's your opinion. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, next up on the list, we have the minigun. Now, the minigun was added into Fortnite kind of recently. It was one of the newest added things, and the minigun is, once again, it falls short of expectations. When you think of a minigun, you think of an absolute destruction machine. But when it comes to this minigun, it does as much as an SMG damage. So, yeah, but, you know, it shoots a lot, dude, but it takes a lot to charge up. So, really, it's only useful for shooting down buildings. And honestly, man, with the amount of guns that are in the game now and the amount of amazing items in the game, you're never going to have space for a minigun when you can just go ahead and use like an RPG or something to go ahead and blow up bases. But that's why a minigun is in our second last spot there. Moving up again, we have the silenced pistol. Now, the silenced pistol is actually a very, very good gun. And honestly, the last 2 places on the list were honestly pretty trash guns that I wouldn't usually pick up. But the silenced pistol, if I have space in my inventory and I don't have any other weapons that I need, I'll go ahead and take the silenced pistol, because it's honestly really, really good, and it does a lot of damage. So it does like a little bit less damage than an AR, but that's headshot damage is really, really good. I think it does as much headshot damage as an actual SCAR does, which I find absolutely amazing. So you can go ahead and just get those insane headshot damage, and if someone's just running through the fields, and you just take out your silenced pistol and shoot at them, and they'll have no idea where they're getting shot from. So if you can get a few hits on them before you have to go up and rush them, that'll really improve your chances of winning the gunfight, because they're going to be lower than you are, most likely, because it's honestly a really good weapon. That's what I usually use it for. If people are running away from me and I want to start shooting at them, but I don't want them to know where I am, just go ahead, use the silenced pistol. They got no idea where you are, and you're going to get some pretty decent damage on them. The only bad thing I'll say about the silenced pistol is the bloom is crazy, okay? Like, crazy. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, in our next spot, we have the hand cannon, which is a pretty damn decent gun. Now, just imagine this as a revolver on steroids. That's literally what the hand cannon is. And usually if I get this thing, dude, if I don't have a bolty, I usually just pick up the hand cannon, man, and just absolutely destroy. Once again, I think just the bloom lets down the hand cannon a little bit, but other than that, man, it does about 75 damage to the player normally, and then like a 170 headshot, which is absolutely insane. The hand cannon is really, really good. If you can hit your shots, pro, like, this weapon is a force to be reckoned with, and I have been using it a lot lately, and I find that it just is absolutely amazing. I'm really practicing trying to learn basically how to hit more shots, because I find myself the bloom or more. Whatever it is, it's really inaccurate. That's the only bad thing I can say about the hand cannon, but that's the same with the silenced pistol. They're both pretty inaccurate, but the hand cannon does a lot more damage. It's basically just like an amazing version of the revolver. Although the revolver is pretty damn good as well, the hand cannon is in that spot on the list. Now moving up, next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have the heavy shotgun. Now the heavy shotgun is a very, very solid weapon inside of Fortnite. Now this thing is basically like, just imagine you get a tack, okay, and then you get a pump, and then you fuse them together, then you get the heavy shotgun. Basically this thing does a little more damage than the tack, but at a little bit less and slower fire rate, and then it basically does like the same, I guess, probably even a little bit more range than the pump, and it does like pretty decent damage at good range. So for a shotgun, dude, this thing's a pretty well must. So I usually go ahead and rock maybe a pump and a heavy, or a heavy and a tack, and usually if you just take one of them, they complement each other really well, and you can go ahead and just absolutely destroy in game. Like, dude, from a decent range, man, from like I don't even know, maybe 10 meters, I reckon, or whatever that is in American miles or whatever. I reckon this thing is amazing. Like, I got a 100 headshot at someone from like range that like is pretty damn far away, that I probably would get a 10 hit with a normal tack, or maybe probably even less than that. You probably wouldn't even get any damage on the person, but then I used a heavy shotgun and I got a 100 hit from decent range. Now this thing it has deadly headshots, and if you can go ahead and make sure that you hit all your shots with the heavy shotgun, you're gonna go ahead and be absolutely destroying inside of lobbies. Now, the only thing I wouldn't use a heavy shotgun for is, so far, that all the things that I've been using it for, I haven't really liked it when I've just gone ahead and straight up rushed someone straight away. I found out that when I do that, usually it's not as effective, because a pump or attack is probably more effective in that situation. But if you're sitting up on your base and there's a guy below you, dude, go ahead and use the heavy shotgun, and he's going to be absolutely destroyed within no time. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, next up we have our final 4 places on the list, and this is in our number 4 spot, the grenade launcher. Now the grenade launcher was something that's really grown on me. I never used to like it. I used to think, I don't like this thing that much, dude, but now, dude, I absolutely love it. This thing is insane. If you're rushing a base, dude, and you can use this, it really just is absolutely amazing, because it goes ahead, scares the other player doesn't know what's going on. He's like, bruh, dude, I don't know what to do. So he just spam builds, and then like you catch him off guard, and then basically you're going to win the gunfight. And if you can get like one of these grenade launchers to hit the player like while you're rushing them, you're going to just win the gunfight, because it's literally going to take away 100 of their HP. So they're going to either have, if they had full shield, they're only going to have 100 health, which should be pretty easy to take down. And you can even go ahead and take out your heavy shotgun and just shoot him in the head once from a pretty decent range out, and boom, that's the gunfight over. Easy win. But the grenade launcher really just sways every single gunfight into your favor if used correctly, and I think it's one of the best guns inside of the game. And if you don't have an RPG, go ahead and use yourself a grenade launcher. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, next up we have the bolt action sniper rifle, the legendary variant, of course, because we're ranking everything from legendary from worst to best. But the bolt action, it's a strong weapon, it really is, and the legendary variant is obviously one of the best, and it's a crazy weapon inside of the game. Now, the big difference really from this one to any other bolt action is the reload time. So the blue bolt action or the purple one has a pretty slow reload time, but I think by 0.3 of a second, the bolt action sniper rifle that is legendary has a faster reload rate. So basically, I think it takes about 2.7 seconds for the legendary to reload, 2.8 for the purple, and then 3 for the blue, which is honestly, if you're in a gunfight and you need to like get a sniper on, if someone's rushing you, you want to get a snipe out, that 0.3 of a second will really help you out a lot. And the bolt action, obviously, because it's legendary, it does more damage than all the other variants. And really, this weapon, you're going to want to have a bolt. If you're inside of Fortnite, you're going to want to have a bolt. And if you can't use the bolt properly, you're going to need to learn how to do it, because, dude, these bolt action sniper rifles are going to change the game for you, man. If you can hit shots, man, and get some easy headshots, you are going to win more and more games progressively as you get on, because the bolt action is an absolutely insane weapon. Now, ladies and gentlemen, number 2 spot, we have the Scar H. Now, the Scar, or the Scar H, whatever you want to call it. In PUBG, it's called the Scar H. In Fortnite, it's just called the Scar. So, basically, this is in a number 2 spot, and obviously, you guys know why. We all know that this weapon is just an absolutely insane weapon. Now, the Scar, it's basically just like, once again, an AR on steroids. Like, it just does so much damage. It's like 35, the legendary version does like 35 to the body just from a normal hit, and then like a 78 headshot or something crazy like that. And honestly, the Scar is a must-have, bro. At the end of the game, man, you want to have a Scar, and if you can go ahead and get 1 headshot with the Scar and 1 critical hit, bro, you're going to be absolutely set in the gunfight, because once again, that's literally 70 HP from 1 bullet. This thing is an absolute damage machine. But of course, you know, there's one more thing that's a little bit more of just a beastly, damage, devastating machine. This thing is the RPG. Now, the RPG, for me, if you have an RPG in the top 5 of a game and no one else has, you should win the game 99 times out of 100. Like, the RPG is just something that can really, if you have no shield and you're getting in lots of gunfights, this thing can really just turn the gunfight into your favor within seconds. Like, you literally have the power in your hands when you have the RPG. That insane 100 damage that it does, bro. The RPG, the legendary RPG, is absolutely insane, and you really just have to have it, man. And the thing about it, it's really, really rare, so it's going to be pretty rare to find in the game. But if you guys can go ahead and take this, you are going to absolutely destroy inside of games and get those easy victory royales without any problem, dude. If I could pick one gun to have in the game, okay, I would just pick an RPG. Like, if someone said to you, hey, so, you load into a Fortnite game, we're going to give you 1 gun with unlimited ammo. What do you want? I'd be like, RPG, dude. Like, if I had RPG and materials, I could literally just rush everyone and just absolutely wreck everyone, man, because the RPG is just that good. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's all into the video. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, chuck on the notification bell. But anyway, if you guys have any other thing that you disagree with me on this list, tell me your list in the comment section below. I'm really interested to see what you guys would rank all of these legendary weapons inside of Fortnite from. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.